I can't believe it's been 20 years. Still gonna take your father to the anniversary?
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him.
20 years after the mega hit Independence Day, there's now a sequel called Resurgence. And if you think Earth took quite a beating in the first part, well, this time we'll see destruction on an unprecedented scale. Will Smith won't be returning for the film, as he apparently asked for a little too much salary. His old co-star Jeff Goldblum, on the other hand, does make a reappearance.
The destruction is massive 20 years ago, but in 20 years, we have gotten to work. We have made through that crisis. We've internationally unified and gotten our asses in gear, and we've rebuilt and used their alien technology ostensibly to build even further.
50% roughly of the population is gone. That's a rough hit.
ESD is Earth Space Defense, I believe, and it was made from the last attack.
This time when the aliens come back, I think they're a little more prepared for us. Just a little bit. They come back in a spaceship the size of Texas to begin with, and you can't even see the end of it.
Oh my God.
A distress call.
Why are they screaming?
They're not screaming. They're celebrating.
They're coming back.
It has its own gravity. What goes up must come down. Shouldn't we be nervous?
Yeah.
One would think with all that blue screen that we are using a lot of CGI, but that's not true. We are also using a lot of physical structures. We're looking at, actual explosions.
When I first worked in the set, I said, wow, it's huge. And they built a whole alien jet.
And it's so cool because there's so many buttons and controls everywhere, and at the same time, you're like, oh, I don't want to touch anything. You're like, oh wait, this is props. If I touch something, nothing is gonna happen.
Everything is actually working, that's actually functioning. I don't know, maybe that's normal. I don't know, maybe I'm being ridiculous that things actually work. But, I mean, it's so, I've never done this before. I'm used to, working outside and stuff, and that all of this is built.
Our whole lives built up to this moment.
It's touchdown over the Atlantic.
Which part?
All of it.
We've got to remind them Earth is not for the taking.
All fighters, evade, evade!
I had years to get us ready.
We're going down!
We never had a chance.
There might be quite a lot of real sets, but let's face it, most of the action scenes are created using CGI. To make it easier for the actors to play opposite pretty much nothing, they used an interesting movie-making technique.
They use stuff called previs, which is basically one of the first stages of the special effects. It's sort of just a map, and it's not a complete kind of picture of what it'll look like in the end, but it gives you an idea of what's going to happen and how it's all going to look.
So we can come back and watch playback and see, where I'm running away from basically nothing, a blue screen, and then they're putting in the alien, and it is unbelievable. It's so cool.
If they started building all of those sets and all of that, we'd start shooting this in 2018. So we have beautiful blue screen, and a lot of it. I've never seen as much blue screen in my life.
With an estimated budget of $200 million, Independence Day Resurgence will be one of the biggest blockbusters of the year, and it's just been released in a cinema near you.
They like to get the landmarks.